Alex, we might have a random guy walk in. This is one of my guys. Yeah. Yeah, just I don't know. He might be lost or something. He's never driven here before, so I don't. Anyway, let's get it rocking, guys. I'll use Jay. We're gonna play off of an underhook and an overhook today. So you're gonna use that overhook. I want your underhook. It's all about the elbow for this game. So if your elbow ends up getting twisted down in here for too long, I just want you guys to reset. So we're trying to maintain elbow control. So my job with underhook is to have his elbow like parallel like that. If it's like this, it's not really as great for us, okay? So this is what I want you to worry about or think about while we're playing this. My job is to try to get connected hands around some part of his center mass. So we could connect our hands around his leg, pick it up. We could connect our hands around his torso, or we could connect our hands through the front headlock, okay? We're using this underhook to get these things. He's also trying to remove my connections and just get back to a neutral situation, right? So just because I have an underhook doesn't mean I'm just winning. I know that gets preached a lot, like, oh, get the underhook. Doesn't always mean you're winning. Plenty of guys lose because they go for the underhook and they don't do anything from it. Or this guy with the overhook, we've seen Craig Jones absolutely thrash tons of people with this, and guys are copying him now a lot. But this is also a place where I've seen elbow injuries to the person who has the underhook. Actually, one of my patients right now got thrown down to the floor because the overhook, if you throw that on, I'm going to do it really light, thrown down to the floor hard, right? Because the overhook, it allows me to connect back to you. So knowing this, we're going to play. We're trying to work on our connections, whatever you guys want to work with, and find your way to one of these grips. Right? Any of these for 3 seconds, it's over. His job is just to flee. He's going to use this to flee. He's going to find a way to get away from you, and you're just going to try to stay sticky and stick to him. All right? That's it. So you're fleeing with the overhook, using that to get to neutral. Other guys chasing it, trying to find those connections, given you're close enough with that underhook. All right? Grab it and go. Where's the music? Did you turn it down? Cool. If you have a bad elbow, use the other arm. It does put some pressure on the elbow for sure. Guy with the overhook, you're just fleeing. Remove his connections and get away. So if you have the underhook, right, you're going to have this arm. He's got the underhook in this situation. You are confusing me. Here, it's going to be like this. Feel this?
Yeah.
I'll pull you around.
Yeah.
So go under his arm, cap his shoulder, keep your elbow high, yep, and walk him around. Your job is to flee and remove the connections. Ralph, you're going to stay sticky to him. Let's keep that underhook. Stay sticky to him, and we're trying to connect our hands. Pick his leg up, get a front headlock or body lock. Other guy with the overhook, you're going to try to flee in any way you want. Disconnect from him and just disengage. Let's get the timer going. Okay, Google, play Wide Eyes.
All right, Wide Eyes from YouTube Music.
See if
Playing on own
nice.
speakers.
This is gonna be good.
Shoulder down. Here, right? Yeah. Okay. She's at yeah.
Good, Jay. Let's try to flee, Jay. Disengage from him, get to neutral. While he's disengaging, you can switch levels, take his leg. You can use that underhook to get behind as well, Jay. You can go behind him. All right. What's up, Joe? Yeah, I'm gonna just have Alex set you up with a waiver, and we'll get that thing rolling. Yeah, man. Try to keep. Yep. 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left.
Yeah, as best you can. Trying to get behind it. Kind of user it out, somewhat.
Nice. That was awesome. Oh. Time, guys. Time. All right, I'm gonna get you guys closer to each other. We're gonna have connected hands now. You can have connected hands if you want to try with an. You can also play with this. My job is to try to split his legs and off balance to get behind him. I want to just destabilize him. That's really what we're trying to work on here. We're not really trying to knock you down or put your hands or butt on the mat or anything. I just want you guys to win this game of splitting the legs, right? We're going to just experiment with how I could use that to tilt him and make him go from here to there. It's really not too crazy of a game with like throwing each other around too much. With this game too, I want you to just like crush guys' ribs, you very strong men in the room. Don't just hurt each other's ribs here. Hold it just as hard as you need to. And what I want you to do is try penetrating between their legs in some fashion. This splits their legs. I could throw in different directions depending on what I want to do, right? So this splitting of the legs is going to be the thing that's going to dictate off this upper body connection how I could turn. Strong turning is available here. You could also pick people up, but you don't need to do that today. But if you do split their legs, this is something you're trying to do. Because the front of the lever here is a really good lever to tilting people. When you just stop this, even off like this, even from behind, right? If I just get in front of his hip pocket right here, with any piece of my body, it's going to be a strong tilt. It lets you get a strong tilt, even with this leg. Right? This is how we pick people up. Bam! Right? You get your hips in, and you pick people up. So all this stuff comes from working my hips around his thigh here. So I just want you guys from here trying to knock each other off balance. You'll feel it when you do that turn. It's going to knock people down. The other guy, all you're trying to do is connections. So as the overhooking guy, remove the connections that I have on you. All right, stay balanced and just go for the ride, okay? You're not really doing anything back. You're just going to go for the ride. So trying to stay balanced. Don't let me knock you around. Then I'm going to try to figure out ways to just get us to off balance together. Just the first part of taking someone down. 3, 2, 1. Just play around with knocking each other in the hip. Think about stepping and splitting his legs and turning in some fashion. Play with it. Start connected hands. And try to split the legs. Good. Once you guys are broken down to like a tabletop kind of position, I'm just gonna reset. It's a really quick back and forth thing. We'll try to actually just step in there. Deep behind, yeah. Plant your feet. You can use it to try to get behind them. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, you keep using that turn. That's it. As soon as you get tabletop, switch partners. Try it with a different partner. When you block this and push them, they have to like go down. You guys could try it from behind as well. Front and back. It's a similar deal. You can end up behind him too. There you go. Shay found windows to the back. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. You guys will see whoever steps like between the leg, like you went to step between his legs and he got step between my legs, he got in front of your hip, and you guys will see that the throws show up here, right? Yeah. So that's kind of what's happening with the legs while the upper bodies are tied up. There you go. That would be a reset. Good. A little bit of that. It's just hard to pick up gigantic guys. That's it, Jay. You got it. When his hands hit the mat, that's really a good indicator. That's legit. That's real. Yeah, it's real. Big slam.
Turn your whole body.
I guess it does. Great job.
40 minutes. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Sorry. I'm like 40 minutes of this, guys. Just believe in it, man. Yeah. Moving each other around, guys. Time. Cool, guys. We're going to take it straight to the ground. I need a body. I'm going to have you supine. It's a guarded game. Supine, good. My job is to stay with one of my knees in this condition where one of my knees is next to one of his knees at all times, splitting his legs in some fashion, right? My job is to find a way to cover his hips and get past his legs. His job is just to keep connecting to his feet some fashion between my knees. So this is, even though his leg's on the outside, he still technically has his feet between my legs. I want to remove all these connections as they're getting put on me, right? I need to keep my legs free and find ways to get back to these situations. And my job is to find a way to cover his hips. All right, we're going to come in. I need to cover both hips with some part of my body. Could be a mount, his hips are covered. Could be a side control, could be a north-south, any of that stuff. His job is to stay supine and keep using this supine guard to try to put my hands or butt on the mat. If my hands go to the mat, that's going to be a reset, okay? So if he gets a good off balance and I fall over and I have my hands on the mat, now I have to sit and play from my perspective.
And again, your goal.
My goal, allow him 2 connections on my front leg in some sense. You could have that, you could have this, any feet on me, any hooks behind my knees. The guy on the bottom's trying to connect behind your ankles and your knees to some degree, because that's going to give him leverage over my lower body. You also have the arms and hands to worry about, so if he does have a free hand, it's always busy doing something, right? Whether it's pulling me off of him, knocking me over. He's going to continually try to be inside my legs in some fashion. This is the most obvious, right? 4 connections. He's connected behind both ankles, both knees. It's a good way to knock people over. Feet on a person offer a very, very powerful push. So you can use this push a lot of times to knock people over. His feet are still between my knees, but it's on the outside. This is still a guard, right? My job is to keep removing any of these connections and keep pressure on him while I get my knees between his knees in some capacity, right? And then this is where I need to play. See, I'm playing here, and now I need to find a way to cover his hips, and I did. Right, so we can do that, right? Play it. 3, 2, 1. Busy hands. Remove any connections that are behind your knees. Yep, trying to cover his hips. And remove any connections that are behind your knees. Busy hands. Got the hands to the mat, that would be a reset.
Switching or not?
Switching. It's not over till you cover the hips, or until the hips touch the mat and or the hands touch the mat. Hips are covered, done.
Just felt the pressure coming on. Both hands or one hand's touch?
To start, you get 2 connections to start from the bottom.
No, I mean like if your hand.
Both hands. Both hands.
kind of
How's this, coach?
drop them in.
Any connection, what would you do? Your job's to try to knock him over. So whatever you would do to do that. A lot of ways to do it. Anything you know. I like staying between his legs, personally. Alex, all you gotta do is put his butt on the mat or his hands on the mat. So find ways to get that push, knock him over, trip him. Still gotta cover that one hip space. Still live, Alex. Yep, regarding.
Yeah, it's
Switch partners. I'm putting 5 minutes on this thing.
I thought it was one.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep. Jay, let's try to knock him over as soon as we can. Don't wait till a good, perfect connection. Just use that thing to elevate. Knock him over as soon as you can. Done. If the hips are covered, it's done, okay? So both your hips get covered, it's done. So we can't let guys just cover our hips. Yeah, hands touch the mat, done. Joe, try to stay off your knees.
Okay.
I know at some point you do end up coming down, but try not to just drop down to your knees. I want you to engage in the standing versus supine. Keep working that, Pete. Try to go between the legs with both legs. Keep getting between his knees. Yeah, it's going to get you under. Get underneath him. Yeah. Yeah, get closer. Yeah. Get closer and closer to underneath him if you can. Connect 4 connections. Try to have 4 connections at all times. If you can nail those 4 connections, you're going to send him flying. Yeah, in no time. Switch partners. If you're playing, finish your game, and then we'll switch. Move, Jay. Move. Knock him over, Alex. Find ways. Stay close, Shay. Busy hands. Mike, stay on your feet. Why are you passing on your feet? Good. Good, good. Just got to get to those covered hips. Let's find a way to cover the hips, Joe. Done.
Last time, like, wait, I had it.
Sean, you did good. Not work as well as you.
Step right in there, Pete. Alex, let's connect, man, to his ankles and knees. Nice. Spinning around. Yep, be sticky, be sticky. He did get his hands to the mat. You know, you could have used that exchange to just stand up in a real match, right? So that's still good. Yeah, you used your guard well.
Creating a lot of space.
Yeah, he used his guard well. See, the foot on you is a strong push. So we try to say don't let anyone's bottom of their foot ever get on you. Yep. Try to not let his bottom of his feet on you or the hooks behind your legs. Busy hands. Yep, must stay up on your toes.
I'll work until midnight.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
Good and bad. You have a gym in the bedroom?
Time. At this point, I know you guys like techniques and sharing them. Share some techniques with each other, what you're using in open guards, so you can share your own techniques at this point. Try a demo. Try to demo.
I grabbed that one. That was, I didn't need to, but I was thinking about it. You did a similar thing.
Yeah. That would work, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Especially when I was trying to like.
I also noticed like.
Right, yeah, I was trying to like move
I
around.
also noticed getting in here instead of like on the board, you were also blind.
Right, right. Yeah, that one was good. Yeah. He did a good job.
Just always, just like here. Yeah, good. I mean, the stuff I was using was looking on that.
Yeah.
It was all because they were just focused on.
How you can guard that.
And this is a single.
Yeah.
This is a regular X. So you want to and then you can underhook and or like this when you were too far right.
Yeah, he went like.
Let's work into the next game. Guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah.
You guys ready? You inspired me. You inspired me. The next game is built around that. So we're going to do an X-Guard series of games here. Well, one game we'll do. All right. Have you guys done this situation before? Do you feel these connections before? You just did once. You guys have seen this situation? Anybody never seen this? Never, never. Cool. So your job is to stay balanced on top and try to remove those same connections. Guys, when you're in standing and engagements here, he's trying to connect. If you look at my body, go ahead, just connect anyway. If you look at my body, what parts of my body is he touching? He's touching behind my knees and behind my ankles. Mostly. There's something in my hip here, but he's occupying the space between my knees with his body and affecting my center mass by being under me. So I need to remove the things that are touching me. Very simple idea. Like if I'm rolling, I'm always just removing stuff that's behind my knees and ankles, generally speaking. So our hands are busy. Our hands are going to be knocking things off. We're going to be stripping grips, and we're going to try to reunite our legs. So my legs are split, right? But if I did escape that out, and I'm here, my legs are reunited, he's no longer under me, right? Using that simple idea, I'm just busy knocking his legs off while I'm staying balanced. I'm trying to get my legs free so I could reunite them. And he's trying to prevent me from reuniting my legs. So he's trying to stay between my legs. Your job is to put my butt on the mat or my hands on the mat. If you get my hands on the mat, your job is to get up with a connection. His job is to get up with a connection, okay? So just start standing up with a connection, and I'm trying to, he'll eventually knock me over. It's a very strong sweeping idea because in guard, we're trying to get up or get under the other guy. At this point, you are completely committed to under, right? You're completely committed to being under them, but this offers some good benefits. Don't usually sit here that long. I try to work as hard as I can as soon as I'm here. Personally, I don't want to lay here. Kind of puts you a bad habit of getting KO'd. Plus, as soon as you get under someone, you're working. You're getting their ass on the mat, you're getting their hands on the mat right away because you can affect their balance. Tall dudes versus short dudes, even harder for you down there. Right, so a tall guy, it's really hard to affect. He's got like a crazy wide base like this. It's hard to deal with, right? So some of you guys try to just stay balanced up here, especially if you never felt it. And we're just trying to get any of these grips we can, pushing his legs off. And it's not over till we reunite our legs to some capacity. There's nothing between my legs, all right? Set it up, take your time setting it up, and I'll put the timer on, okay? We're gonna get it going. Clear?
Inside leg here. Outside leg up top.
Good, everybody, yeah. Full deep X guard, stay balanced, reunite your legs.
Yeah, we'll just start like eventually start thinking about start treating your limbs like your knees and your ankles. Treat them like things.
Yeah.
Like use
Big by Brad.
yeah, like make connections. Yeah. Use them same with your head. Not same with your elbows.
Yeah.
Elbows.
Yeah, you'll get right out of there. Don't worry.
Yeah, busy hands. So both your hands are busy doing something, removing connections. And Mike immediately trying to knock him down. Immediately. Yep, you got to get up with that. Get up with that. Good. Very practical use of getting under. Hello. For jiu-jitsu.
Come on in. You're ready.
Working at 3. Close. Your left leg gonna be behind the knee, so take your right leg kind of out and put your knee behind his knee. Good. Now this is just kind of up in the hip there, and then this foot, strong dorsiflexion with your foot. All right.
Okay.
Pull his leg up as high as you can. Use your arm like this. It's gonna kind of help bring it up. Cool. And now I'd say grab his knee with your hand that's just laying there. Make a grip like a rock climber on his kneecap. There you go. Now from here, you have leg press power. You have knees pulling in power. You can knock him over and trip him. You can put his hands on the mat and get up. Just play around. Off balance him. First time you felt it, so be patient with the learning experience there.
Sure, stretching out.
Yeah. And people change their legs. It doesn't have to be textbook exactly what I said about the legs. Yep, keep opening up his legs. Jay, get out of there somehow, some way. Try to get up, Ralph. Try to get up. Yep, keep working that. There you go. The back take there.
Collapse it like that and you roll. I'll just give you my back.
I think the height differences are a really big like disadvantage for certain. Yeah, the tall. Yeah, like a tall guy underneath you, like lifts. It can like straight lift you off the ground. Yeah, and a tall guy above you is just hard to deal with. Yeah. So there's pros and cons to our body types. Just stay balanced, ride up there, surf, and get your ass out of there. Yep. Jake, put your knee behind his knee. Good. You could switch your feet up and leg press and all kinds of different things you want to try. Trying to get up, Jake. Trying to get up. Trying to get up, 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 up. Good. Awesome. Done. That was great. Both you guys. Just trying to reunite our legs. Almost there, Jay. Got a backside entry there. Watch your knee, Jay. Get up, ref. Good.
I was like, oh, I have an idea.
Yep. Two new jiu-jitsu students. Woo!
Oh, you gotta get it first.
Huh?
Sweaty men out here.
This is the dream. It's the place to be, baby. Yeah, get his leg all the way up on your shoulder if you can.
That was like how getting there, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna work your way closer and closer to get underneath him. There you go. It's not like strict exactly where you need to put your feet. I've had success putting my feet in slightly different locations depending on what's going on. So you can always adapt, try new things. It's okay. You might find some real success. Get up. You have to get up. Yeah, yeah. If you put his hands on the mat, you're trying to get up immediately. That's gotta be programmed. That's what I want from you. Yes. If you put his hands on the mat, it's like up. Automatic. Cool. Let's run that again, but this time it's a round, a regular round from X guard. Okay, so now we're just doing a regular round from X guard. So we're gonna start in that same. I say X guard because most of you guys know what it looks like when I say that. But really, this could be a lot of different little changes that change it from being X guard to a different name. So if he just took his leg and he put a foot like right here, like a leg press. If you just did that, it's got a different name, but it's still the same function. So that's why it gets crazy getting caught up in all the names and stuff. But if you want to do further research on this position, type in X guard moves or something, and you can watch people do different transitions and moves and show and tell here. So I sometimes use that. You could try any of these configurations to start, but it's a regular round, okay? Once you get chest to chest or chest to back, the round's gonna reset. So there's submissions are live. If you're chasing a submission, it's live. So we're going all the way. If Jay knocks me over and he decides to come up on top and get in a leg entanglement or something, we're live. We're still live until he gets either a submission on me or I figure out, or I tap to something, right? Or I get some form of chest to chest or chest to back. That's gonna stop the round when we get there. And then we're gonna go back to X guard and roll again. We're just rolling from here until we get a chest to chest or chest to back, all right?
Guy on top is trying to get a submission guy on bottom.
Well, you're rolling. You're both trying to pin each other and tap each other out, basically. Yeah. Yeah, if you get chest to chest or chest to back, some capacity, it's gonna reset the round. You guys are both cognizant of that, so if you find yourself there, be like, oh wait, we're here, cool. Let's reset back to that X guard situation. All right, you can do whatever you want from this situation. Go. Joe? Joe's like a secret purple belt. Secret purple belt. He's still wearing a blue belt, but he hangs with brown belts, black belts. Yep, if you find yourselves chest to chest to some capacity, it's going to be a reset. There you go. That backside entry.
Saying hello to me, man. No, I keep getting, same thing's happening there. Getting racked up. Yeah. Yeah. Here it is. You just over here for chokes, bro. What's next?
You want to give me an X? K-Gun?
Let's do.
Yeah, reset that leg. Sit. Yeah, good, good. Get that leg up real high, Jake.
Which one? Oh, you
The one that's, yeah. You basically want to like try to keep one of his feet off the mat almost. Like if you're thinking like, oh, let me try to keep one of his feet off the mat at all times, you'll be a little bit better off because now he's like this instead of very well balanced. Hit it. Think about keeping one of his feet off the mat at all times. There you go. Have some success there. Keep playing. You can come out the back and start getting up. Happens, man. That's part of the learning experience. Still good. Still not chest to chest. Let's get your other leg involved. Come up on top, Jake. Build up to get up. There you go. Keep getting his legs off you and keep coming up. Good, good, good. Keep working, keep working. Once you're chest to chest, it'll be done, but you're still not there.
Like, you know, in the starting like this, it's easy to get.
Remove his connections, Shay. Remove his connections. Knock him off, get your legs out of there, and get back up. For your head.
Give me what you got.
Good, good, good. Keep it working. Two minutes. 2 minutes.
No, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. I had it before with doubles.
Yeah, I keep forgetting
Some
that.
time ago, let's just not do it. Too easy. Yeah.
1 minute. Joe, your chest to chest, it's done. Joe and Jay. Chest to chest, done. Reset. Back to the start. Good, Shay. Come up, come up, come up. Chest to back, it's done. Chest to back, done. Yeah, if you get, yeah, that's why I'm around to just remind. If you get chest to chest or chest to back, it'll be a good reset. Time.
Slipping around.
Yeah, it's definitely wet in here today. It's definitely wet. Cool, guys. Let's take 2 seconds, just a minute break. I'm gonna have you guys roll again. This time we're gonna do a different kind of round.
2 years. 6 months, 2 years.
2 years, 2 weeks. Huh?
Yeah, right.
2 years, 2 weeks. Deuce.
My military stuff. Yeah? Military stuff.
Where's it by?
He's a pretty popular school in Brazil. Like one of his, like his team in Brazil is like incredible.
Yeah, the Atos guys are down there too, right?
Huh?
Atos.
I haven't trained with any of them.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
This is Tampa.
Guys ready?
Huge. You wanna go?
I'm going to change the game just slightly. Yep. Jay, can you come over?
No, it's not Tampa.
What was DNA on the back? What are you gonna do?
Think have you come down? I'm going to have you guys start again in an X guard. But this time, my foot's here. That's it. That's the only difference. Okay? He has to figure out what he's going to do from here. He's got the foot on that shoulder this time instead of the other shoulder. It's the same situation to start from. I want you guys to just start here. You'll see different things going on. All right? Clear? Very small difference, but a big difference.
What's the difference on top of the shoulder where it should be?
Here, let's rotate.
Okay.
So instead of instead of right there where he wants it, he's gonna have it here where he also wants it, but it's gonna change things. All right, just that simple position. In fact, there's probably only 4 places I could put this foot. Right, you could wrap it up like a guillotine grip. That would be like a scoop grip right there. So there's this different affordances here, and then I take my foot out and I put it up here. It's another position, right? And then I take my foot out and I put it here. That's another position. And then I take my foot out and I put it here, and he wraps it up. That's another way. You guys could start in any of these except for the first one. All right, so mess around with it. All right, your legs are going to be moving. It's going to offer some new things for you guys to play with. What I would say here is that once he gets this leg across his center line, he can see my back. So he's starting to chase that route. Either behind my leg, he could connect behind my leg and start leg attacks, or fully find his way up to my back and get his chest to back, all right? This round keeps going until we tap, okay? So just opening it up more. So he's gonna start. I'm gonna say, okay, maybe I'll put my foot there, or you can choose where you want it. And now my job is just to figure out how to get chest to chest or chest to back without getting knocked over. And you're rolling from here. So even if he knocks me over, maybe I could take it into a leg entanglement of some kind and like do my thing or whatever, you know? When it's live, it gets a little undeterministic. So let's play around though. All right, 3, 2, 1. Non-deterministic. Wrong use of word.
You picture my head. Dumbbell.
Crab ride, back takes, situations. Can leg lock positions here. Hide your heel, Mike. Watch your heads, watch your heads. Sorry, guys.
Move it around.
He's a white belt, so don't break his leg.
Is it sure? Anything to do with my fucking legs, son?
Yeah, live round. It's not over till you tap for this one. Reverse triangle, reverse triangle.
Thanks, John. Let your fucking head go, Ralph.
Ralph, don't kick your leg back, okay? Watch that arm bar over there. Be ready to tap. Move, Pete, move. Move. Time. That was a quick one.
I know you. Oh,
I want you guys to switch partners. We're going to do it again.
Right there, that was a good one.
Join a bowling team. Bowling team.
Am I working with Joe?
For the guys that are crippled from jiu-jitsu.
Joe, I'm going to have you guys do the same game with different partners now, okay? So switch it up, get away from each other, get a new partner. Same situation, same setup, and we're rolling. There's plenty of room down there. Same situation, X guard, but with the leg in a different spot. Yeah, anywhere but here. You could put it on the other side, yep. And now play.
You gotta start doing music videos.
I do play a little.
Right, that's your gig.
Jay's really good too, actually. He was in a band.
Chopper? Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. That was a big drink.
A lot of work there, right? A lot of
Yeah.
hours in that.
A lot of hours, yeah.
You never
You
quite
don't
have it.
think, you don't, you're not thinking about it.
No, you gotta technically apply for
Yeah.
Forward roll, Joe. Forward roll. Good. Let's get our head out of there. Misalignment. Nice, Alex. Got to free that arm somehow. Nice. That was Tuesday's little stuff we did. Got that arm saddle from Tuesday. Use it to take his back. You can get triangles too there. Yep. You could use it. Keep working that. Two minutes, 30 seconds. Good leg pummels. Good, Shay. Hey, Ralph, he crossed his feet. Shay, if you're losing him, come up on top. Stay under his elbows. Stay under his elbows, come up on top. Stay under his elbows. Yeah. Good, man. Good. Still good. Don't wait till that hurts, Shay. Don't wait till that hurts. That's the can opener, man. 1 minute, 1 minute.
Very light.
Steam coming off.
If I stood up.
Right arm's isolated. You can go leg entanglement. Yep. Keep working that.
She learned something last week.
I can't do it on you.
It's called live resistance.
Yeah.
"30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Yeah, do it.
Stops, right?
Yep.
So he cuts here.
So you could go to the middle. So you can
On
zoom
this
inside.
side.
Here you go, underhook. Good.
Let's connect behind the knees and ankles, Joe. Time. I think there's enough time for one round. You guys do it around wherever you want, however you want, whenever you want. The time's going to go on in a minute. Regular round after this, and then yeah, well, we tore it up, man. Those guard games are hard. It is hot in here.
I think my 40-year-old 30 seconds here.
You're 40?
39.
Wow, bro. I thought you were younger than me. Or at least we're the same age. That's crazy. 34.
Dude, it sucks.
Oh, it's terrible.
Dude,
Yeah.
like, everything's hurt now. It should hurt.
You give me hope, though.
Dude,
By
Rock in the
39,
40s, like Eat the Dragon is in the 40s. Rock in the 40s.
dude, I'm telling you, as soon as the 40s hit, it's steroid season, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go.
Dude,
Everybody's doing them. I'm handing them out. You come to my door for trick or treat, I'm giving you test Cypionate. Test Cypionate and Deca. Let's go. And chewing tobacco, too, for some reason. All right, yeah, we're going to roll, man. We're going to roll. Let's go. Last round. Last call, baby. 40-minute round. I'll put on a 6. 6 minutes is good.
I just feel like whenever I'm doing this, kicks or something like that.
Hit it.
I asked him, he's just
When he still asked me to say, he goes, I know, I said, I'm sure he's in that circle. Well, not like that.
Use that underhook. Watch the slam. Good, Joe. Good, Joe. Use the wall. There we go. Stay on top, Shay. Left arm underhook. Left arm underhook. Overhook's good too. Nice, Joe. Just gonna move that. I think he's gonna explode. And free that left elbow.
It's actually smart, you get caught in the bars, I mean, that shit like that, around the back, then you come out to like Leaper's Fall, Franklin, beautiful. You're doing that like on mountains and at home, you know, here. And it's also like way farther.
Try to cover his hips, Shay. Try to cover his hips. two different kinds of people. Guys who talk during live rounds and guys who roll during live rounds.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Where you can't, you know, you don't have full.
I'm really realizing jiu-jitsu is all
Yeah.
Keep connecting to that shoulder.
I like it. It's clean, it's smooth, simple. Probably, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah.
This mat is soaked. Halloween.
Right foot,
It's like the backside 50-50 heel, but it's
It's interesting, like, as a debater, I think we're so focused on fitness. And then, like, they're taking the opposite, like, how do I attack it?
1 minute.
attack, that shoulder crunch, right, shoulder crunch, right. That's awesome.
That's like my whole,
Shoulder crunch, right.
yeah, scoop grip, shoulder attack, or the reverse underhook too, man. I love that spot. End up on their back. Underrated, very underrated connection. Put a hook in and triangles, arm bars. Good, Shay. Keep covering his hips. Come up on top. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. There's steam coming off of you guys. It's like coming off you like smoke. Your power levels are increasing. And it's funny because we did that from half guard, but you see it from closed too. Like we did that from half, but you guys still do it from closed because it's legit. It's still there. It's K guard entry. Time. If you guys want to run more rounds, you can. It's up to you. Yeah, if you guys want to keep rolling, go ahead. But you made it to the end of class. Most people don't, because they don't even go to class. Because most people don't even train.
This is such a superpower, dude. I had you. I was at Matt. I worked full time at the VA, but I was at Maryland Hospital. Thank you. I work on a regular med surg force. They call it Mr. Powers, like manpower. This fucking guy, a psych patient who was there in medicine, he had issues. Picks up a chair, he's ready to throw the chair. My buddy grabbed the chair, went up behind him, foot swept into the fucking bed.
Nice, bro.
On his back.
That was Monday?
This was Monday. Fucking locked it in.
Mhm.
The nurse was like, get off of him, get off of him. But he was going ballistic. I was just like restraining him. This shit works. Yeah.
You got to train somebody too.
So wait, Jay, you used connected hands to knock him over?
We're training at work.
Who'd have thunk that would?
Crazy patient.
Yeah, right, at work.
Dude, I jumped on his back like a monkey, got my 2 hip hooks in, wrapped it up. The nurse was like, "Get off of him, you're gonna hurt him." I'm like,
What did he do? Just like,
Yeah, exactly. I was like,
Are you trying to get an injection in him?
yeah, right.
oh man. Look at this gross mat.